Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a life where money is not chasing you, where opportunities knock on your door, where no matter how the world changes, you never feel scared of the future. Imagine having something no recession can take away, no boss can control, no market crash can destroy. That something is not luck. It is not talent. It is not your degree. It is skills. Skills that stay with you forever. Skills that pay you again and again, silently, powerfully, for the rest of your life. Today, if you truly listen, your mindset about success, income, and self-worth will change forever. Most people spend their entire lives chasing short-term rewards. They chase trends. They chase jobs. They chase validation. And when those things disappear, they feel empty, lost, scared. But the people who rise in every era, in every country, in every situation, have one thing in common. They invest in skills that compound. Skills that grow stronger with time. Skills that turn ordinary people into unstoppable forces. These are not skills taught properly in schools. These are skills you must choose to master. And once you do, the world treats you differently. The first skill that will pay you forever is communication. Not just speaking, but the power to express ideas clearly, confidently, and emotionally. Think about it. Every opportunity in life comes through people, jobs, businesses, relationships, leadership, influence, respect. All of it flows through communication. A person who can speak well can sell ideas. A person who can write well can reach millions without ever leaving a room. A person who listens well builds trust faster than anyone else. When you master communication, people pay attention to you. They believe you. They follow you. And in a noisy world, the one who can communicate clearly becomes powerful. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be intentional. Every conversation is practice. Every message is a chance to sharpen this skill. Master it, and you will never be invisible again. The second skill that will pay you forever is learning. How to learn. The world is changing faster than ever before. Jobs that exist today will disappear tomorrow. Technologies are evolving. Industries are collapsing and being reborn. In this chaos, the most valuable person is not the one who knows the most today, but the one who can learn the fastest tomorrow. When you know how to learn, you are never outdated. You can shift careers. You can upgrade your income. You can adapt to any environment. Curiosity becomes your superpower. Discipline becomes your weapon. You stop saying, "I don't know," and start saying, "I can learn." This mindset alone separates survivors from leaders. Learning is no longer optional. It is the new security. The third skill that will pay you forever is emotional intelligence. This is the ability to understand your emotions, control your reactions, and handle people wisely. Life is not just about intelligence. It is about how you respond under pressure, how you behave when things don't go your way, how you treat people when you are tired, angry, or afraid. People with emotional intelligence don't destroy relationships over ego. They don't quit under stress. They don't let temporary emotions ruin permanent opportunities. They stay calm when others panic. They stay focused when others react. And because of that, they are trusted, promoted, respected, and followed. In business, in leadership, and in life, emotional control is a silent advantage that pays endlessly. The fourth skill that will pay you forever is problem solving. The world does not pay you for what you know. It pays you for the problems you can solve. The bigger the problem, the bigger the reward. Average people complain about problems. Valuable people look for solutions. When you train your mind to think in solutions, doors open automatically. You become useful. You become needed. You become rare. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you start asking, "How can I fix this?" That one shift in thinking changes your destiny. Every challenge becomes training. Every obstacle becomes experience. Over time, people don't come to you with excuses. They come to you for answers. And answers are always paid for. The fifth skill that will pay you forever is self-discipline. This is the foundation of all success. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. Discipline is the ability to do what must be done, even when you don't feel like it. It is waking up when others sleep. It is practicing when others relax. It is staying consistent when results are invisible. Self-discipline builds confidence. Every promise you keep to yourself strengthens your identity. And once you trust yourself, nothing can stop you. Talent without discipline fails. Dreams without discipline fade. But discipline turns ordinary actions into extraordinary results. Slowly, quietly, powerfully. Now understand this clearly. These skills do not pay overnight. They pay over time. They compound. They stack. The more you use them, the more valuable you become. And one day, people will look at your life and say, "You're lucky," without realizing how many days you chose growth over comfort. You don't need to master everything at once. Start with one skill, 1 hour a day, one small improvement daily. Progress is not loud. It is patient. And patience always wins. Remember, Money follows value. Respect follows growth. Freedom follows skill. If you are tired of being dependent, build skills. If you are tired of fear, build skills. If you want a future where you are in control, invest in what no one can take from you. Your skills are your real assets. Your mind is your real bank. Your discipline is your real power. So today, make a promise to yourself. Decide that you will no longer wait for opportunities. You will prepare for them. Decide that you will no longer blame circumstances. You will upgrade your capabilities. Choose growth over excuses. Choose mastery over comfort. Choose to modify yourself.
Close your eyes again and breathe deeply, because what you are listening to right now is not just motivation, it is a wake-up call. A reminder of who you can become if you stop living on autopilot and start living with intention. Most people wake up every day just to survive. They work for money, they wait for weekends, they hope for luck. But deep inside, they feel something missing. They feel replaceable. They feel trapped. That feeling comes from relying on things that can disappear. Jobs can end. Businesses can fail. People can leave. But skills, once built, become part of you. They travel with you wherever you go. They whisper confidence into your soul, even on your darkest days. Understand this deeply. Skills are freedom in disguise. When you build skills, you're no longer begging for chances. You're creating value. And value is always welcomed. The world may ignore your dreams, but it cannot ignore your skills. Skills speak when words fail. Skills open doors when excuses close them. And the more skilled you become, the less you fear rejection, because you know your worth is not fragile anymore. Let's go deeper into communication, because this one skill alone can completely change your destiny. Think about leaders, influencers, entrepreneurs, teachers, and even revolutionaries. What made them powerful was not just knowledge, but the ability to move hearts and minds. When you learn to communicate, you learn to connect. You learn to persuade without forcing. You learn to inspire without shouting. You learn to stand up for yourself without fear. Communication gives you confidence in meetings, clarity in relationships, and courage in moments when silence would cost you everything. Practice speaking. Practice writing. Practice listening. Every improvement multiplies your impact. And now think about learning how to learn. This is not about collecting certificates. This is about building a mindset that refuses to stay stuck. When you master learning, failure stops being embarrassing and starts becoming feedback. You stop fearing change because you know you can adapt. You stop feeling inferior because you know growth is always possible. The most dangerous person in the room is not the smartest one, but the one who is always improving. Read books. Watch educational content. Apply what you learn. Teach others. The faster you learn, the faster you rise. Emotional intelligence deserves even more attention because this skill protects your peace. It protects your future. So many talented people destroy their own lives because they cannot control anger, jealousy, ego, or fear. One emotional decision can ruin years of hard work. Emotional intelligence teaches you when to speak and when to stay silent, when to walk away and when to stand firm. It gives you power over yourself. And self-control is the highest form of strength. When you can manage your emotions, no one can manipulate you. No situation can break you. You become steady, grounded, and respected. Problem-solving takes you from being average to being exceptional. Anyone can follow instructions. Few can think independently. When you train yourself to solve problems, you stop waiting for guidance and start creating solutions. This makes you valuable in every field. Companies promote you. Clients trust you. People seek your advice. Start by solving small problems around you. Improve systems. Ask better questions. Break problems into parts. Over time, your mind becomes sharp, creative, and resilient. And remember, the world rewards those who reduce pain and increase ease for others. Now pause and reflect on self-discipline, because without it, nothing works. Discipline is doing what is necessary even when no one is watching. It is choosing long-term respect over short-term pleasure. Discipline builds momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence builds success. When you're disciplined, your moods do not control you. Your habits do. You don't wait to feel ready. You act, and readiness follows. Every disciplined day is a vote for the person you want to become. Miss a day, and you learn. Stay consistent, and you transform. Here is a truth most people don't want to hear. Your future will not change unless you do. Wishing is easy. Complaining is common. Growth is uncomfortable. But discomfort is the price of a powerful life. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret is permanent. Choose wisely. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. Not just older, but upgraded. More confident. More skilled. More respected. Imagine having options. Imagine not panicking when life tests you. That version of you is built today, not tomorrow. One skill at a time. One habit at a time. One